We're going to start with our feet around hip width apart. And spoilers, your hips probably aren't as wide as you think. From there, contrary to what the name says, we aren't going to keep our knees stiff, but I do want to try to keep them as straight as possible without locking out. So nice and soft, but really nice and straight, and that's going to really emphasize a nice stretch in the back of the legs, the hamstrings, as we can. Now what we want to actually try to do in the deadlift itself is, while keeping those knees nice and straight, is push our tailbone back and up behind us. So it's going to tailbone, we're going to try to push back and up at the same time while keeping that really big open chest. And once again, that's just going to emphasize this massive, massive stretch in the back of the legs, which we are going for more than anything. So, feet hip width apart. Also, again, if you need wrist straps, use the wrist straps. Don't let pride get in your way. Feet hip width apart, knees not locked, but nice and straight. Tailbone back and up. I was just doing these yesterday, so don't expect massive range out of me. But speaking of that, focus on range of motion and control and integrity of the movement more than load the weight, brother. Like, this is not a move where you're going to be moving big plates. Tailbone backing up. Stretch, 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 stretch. Whew. Do your best to keep the chin tucked and don't let the knees cave in. Just keep the knees in line with the toes. If anything, point them out a bit. Once again, really try to control that way down. Get that big stretch. Once you hit where you think your limit is on that stretch, try to go a little more. I think you got a little more. Don't rush it. Have fun with it. Stiff-legged deadlift.